Tomato increased in Kidabawan City, Cotabato, Philippines on June 3, 2019, and the soaring of prices was blamed on El Nino. Marisa Aton, the city's acting city agriculturist, said that the supply of tomatoes sold in the city's market had dwindled because upland farms had been devastated by the drought accompanying the El Nino weather phenomenon. Quote, "The upland areas of the city dried up, affecting at least 10 hectares of tomatoes and ginger plantations, which contributed to the shortage of these products in public markets," quote, Aton said. As a result, the average price of ripe tomatoes had been raised up to 90 pesos a kilogram, more than double the 40 peso a kilo price from January to March. Aton said some farmers did not plant tomato in the past months due to the drop in buying prices following a glut during the previous planting season. Quote, "In the first quarter, these products flooded the market, affecting their prices, but some farmers opted not to plant and abandoned their plantations for fear of losing their investment," quote, Aton said. It is said that vendors had turned to nearby Tulunan town for their supply, paying 50 pesos for a kilo of tomato.
Agricultural lands are being developed into industrial areas, shopping malls, and subdivisions. The Philippines lacks agricultural spaces, especially in Manila. As the interest in restoring the environmental integrity of urban areas continues to increase, new developments in construction practices with beneficial environmental characteristics takes place, like vertical gardens. The lack of agricultural space and the shortage of water and crops such as tomatoes in the Philippines caught the researchers' attention. The researchers found a solution to continue producing agricultural products due to the conversion of agricultural land into industrial areas. This is by means of the hydroponics method, wherein plants grow without the use of soil. This method is fast producing, and if it is well managed, it may last for a decade. Hydroponic systems use less water, as much as 10 times less water than traditional field watering methods, because the water in a hydroponic system is captured and reused, rather than allowed to run off and drain to the environment.
The objective and statement of the problem. This study would like to help and promote agriculture to the people living in urban areas, especially in Manila. The researchers would like to help people build a system for hanging gardens that they can easily maintain and gain benefits from, like having an additional supply of food while saving electricity. The study intends to answer the following questions. What is or are the benefits of having an automated watering system for hanging gardens? Can this machine help lessen the problem of our country on food shortages, such as tomatoes? How will the device help propagate agricultural plants?
Good day everyone, I'm Jasmine Margarita Masares and I'm going to discuss the significance of the study. The findings of this study will benefit the society considering that agriculture plays a significant role in the Philippine economy. This study would also further improve the use of agricultural system in the Philippines because most of the farmers today still use the traditional system of farming. The study would also have an impact on urban areas because the study promotes farming on cities, and for the researchers, the study will help them uncover critical areas in the educational process that researchers were not able to explore.
Scope and limitation. This study is conducted primarily for the purpose of identifying the effectiveness of having an automated watering system powered by solar panels for hanging gardens on urban communities. This study focuses the use of automated watering system and how does it affect the people. It helps to give fresh air and prevent climate change. The automated watering system is applicable to all people, even the place is crowded. And it is inexpensive in electricity because it has solar panels.
Materials and methods. This study has two setups. the hydroponic and the solar panel setup. For the hydroponic setup, the researchers needed 4 pieces of 3/4 inches by 6 PVC pipes and 8 pieces of 1/2 inch elbow, 6 pieces of 5 by 6 inches shelf bracket, 6 pieces of 3/4 inches PVC pipe cap, 4 pieces of 1/2 inch by 3 meters by 6 PVC pipe, 3/4 inches by 2 by 4 plywood, 220 volts submersible pump, and 8-ounce plastic cup. And for the solar panel setup, the researchers needed 5 by 3 solar panel, inverter, battery, and a timer. Constructing the wooden frame, the researchers would attach the 5 by 6 inches shelf bracket to the wooden frame. Put the bracket 4-inch end to end of the plywood. The researchers would start from the top, repeat it 2 times, 9 inches apart from each other to complete the 3 levels. The researchers would then attach the storage box on the bottom of the wood as it will serve as the reservoir. Constructing of PVC pipes. Cut the 3/4 inches PVC pipes into 3 pieces into the length of 18 inches, then drill 3 holes on each of the cut PVC pipes, 6 inches apart from each other, then cut the 1/2 inch PVC pipes into 7 pieces. The first piece should measure 15 inches and the other 6 pieces should measure 7 inches. Then put 1 hole on each of the 3/4 inches PVC pipe cap, then attach on each end of the PVC pipe. Then attach the 1/2 inch pipes and 1/2 inch elbow on the 3 inches pipes. Then attach it on the shelf bracket.
Constructing of the solar panel setup. Set up the 5x4 solar panel into where the sun usually hits a part of the building. Then starting from the water pump that can apply to 220 volts, connect it to the timer switch, then connect that to the inverter because it changes DC to AC. And connect that to the battery, then the battery to the solar panel. Next is constructing of the whole hanging garden. Our hydroponic and solar panel setup are already constructed. The only thing left to do is making it as a whole. Hang the wooden frame to a wall on verandas of condos or houses. The researchers recommend using a heavy-duty hex screw bolt when attaching the heavy-duty storage hook on the back of the wooden frame, and put the submersible pump inside the reservoir.
The project costs up to 5,239.79 pesos, which will be divided by the members for 873.89 pesos.